Hello, I'm here on Church Street on this really hot Tuesday afternoon. There's a lot going on, it's busy, loads of buskers out again. Screenshot, you saw that yesterday regarding decline in the Kensington and Tuebrook neighbourhoods. There's also other screenshots from the same article that was written in 2018 by political editor for the Liverpool Echo, Liam Thorpe. Liam Thorpe also made a video regarding the decline in Kensington. But what's also interesting in the article is predictions from urban experts about neighbourhood decline, returning back to nature. Christ, that is chronic, that is serious. The council, however, said there's nothing to worry about and hope is around the corner. Well, that article was written in 2018. Has there been renewal in Kensington and Tuebrook? Well, the answer is no. So you've got to ask yourself, what bright spark was responsible for housing unlimited amounts of new arrivals in those areas already suffering serious decline? Well, exactly. Some of the residents I spoke to in Kensington and Fairfield, they spoke about new arrivals dumping stuff in streets and alleyways that should have been in bins or down toilets. So not only have these areas, or not only are these areas suffering serious decline, but new arrivals have been dispersed there, bringing with them different values and different standards, like what I've spoke about before. So all that's going to do, which I'm sure it did, is contribute to further decline of these Liverpool neighbourhoods, namely Kensington and Tuebrook. And like I've said, what bright spark was responsible for housing endless amounts of new arrivals in Kensington and Tuebrook when the area was already seriously suffering decline? And let's just say no one was responsible for dispersing or housing them there, and it was all down to the Tories, regardless who's to blame, right? None of the local politicians in Kensington and Tuebrook opposed any further housing of new arrivals in those declining neighbourhoods. Well, why not? Where are the politicians saying, well, Joe Owens is right? Joe Owens has got a point here, right, regarding housing more new arrivals in communities that are already suffering serious neighbourhood decline. And that's from the experts. That's not from Joe Owens. That's from the experts. But again, no one listens. The homeless are still here on Church Street. The prostitutes are still there on Shield Road, Kensington. New arrivals are still pouring into Kensington, now Tuebrook, Old Swan, Anfield and other parts of Liverpool. Nothing seems to be changing. The decline continues. I understand, and like I've said, and I'll say again, in the absence of a serious, credible political party, I understand why people still vote Labour or Conservative. Well, in Liverpool, let's just stick with Liverpool, why people still vote Labour. And like I said yesterday, a lot of people don't vote Labour because they love Labour. They vote Labour because they hate the Tories, and rightly so, right? So in the absence of a credible political party, people are going to continue to vote for Tweedledee and Tweedledum. But getting back to the article, like I've said, experts, urban experts, predicting serious neighbourhood decline. If indeed their predictions are correct, and I believe they are, because Tuebrook and Kensington certainly haven't underwent renewal. So if that is the case, then why would more new arrivals be dispersed there, contributing to an already declining neighbourhood? It doesn't make sense. And again, this does make sense because they just have ignored it. They just didn't want to know. The politicians, councillors, MPs, why didn't they oppose any further dispersion of new arrivals in those areas if they cared for those areas, and while those areas were trying to get back on their feet with renewal, housing unlimited amounts of new arrivals there obviously wasn't the right thing, was it? Again, Joe Owens is right. Liverpool Echo, Liam Thorpe, everyone else just ignored everything I said. They just give me the silent treatment and just hope that'd go away and no one would listen to me. Well, that's not happening. People are listening, and rightly so. So anyway, I'll cut this short. I don't want to go on too long. So I think I've made my point. Is that areas in Liverpool suffering serious urban decline have declined even further as more and more new arrivals have been housed and dispersed there in communities that were already and still are suffering. If I'm wrong, then from 2018 to 2023, have those areas undergone renewal? Well, the answer is no. Decline is the answer. Okay, thank you. You okay, lads?
Yeah. All the town.